Like SunNews on Facebook, and you'll get programming alerts, behind-the-scenes video, debate that's too hot for TV. Join us today.
And guess what? You paid for it, but you weren't invited. An Ontario mayor is fighting allegations that taxpayers picked up the tab for his son's wedding. It comes after the former club manager of an events venue claimed he received more than $20,000 in government checks. And at the time, Joe Fontana was a federal minister. Rebecca Thompson's live in the Toronto newsroom with details on this. Tell us what happened here, Rebecca.
Yes, Pat. Well, can you imagine charging $20,000 to taxpayers for your son's wedding? Well, this is certainly raising some questions. And the story here is that in 2005, Mayor Joe Fontana, who was federal minister at the time of Labour and Housing, held a wedding for his son at the Marconi Club of London. This is a very famous Italian club in London. And what now is surfacing from the club manager who managed the club at the time in 2005 is that the $20,000 checks to pay for the wedding hall were in fact came from the government of Canada. There was first a check of $1,700, and then 6 months later, after the club manager badgered Joe Fontana, there was another check that came in from the government of Canada for more than $18,000. Now, you ask the question, why did this happen? Well, this all surfaced this year because the mayor held another wedding reception for his other son, and he delayed in making those payments to the Marconi Club. And I think they said, this is enough. And somehow this original matter from 2005 surfaced, and the police are now looking into it. Now, what does Joe Fontana say about all of this, Pat? Well, he says in his 18 years of Parliament, he said he has a stellar reputation with taxpayer dollars, and no one ever talked to him about this. But who paid for these bills? Well, apparently, according to an anonymous source, Pat, it was paid for through his MP office budget. Now, has he paid the more than $20,000 back to taxpayers? Well, that is unknown, but there are questions that are being raised to the mayor that he has yet to answer. And of course, many are saying, is trust in public officials really hanging by a thread, Pat? Well, this is an outstanding question, and it certainly has many people in London concerned and frustrated and raising their eyebrows about this whole story.
Yeah, but as I say, almost hard to believe that it's gone through. So we'll get more, I'm sure. Rebecca, thank you.
Thank you.